like waves and I like clouds, so I don't understand why I wouldn't like wave clouds.
Well, they're out there, and Scott's going to tell us why. Right, Scott?
Do you like my philosophy there?
I like that. It works out well.
Can I be sitting on a beach and see the clouds? Because that would be waves and then waves.
And waves.
That's another way you can look at it. I'm going to look at a more scientific way that we can even see it right here in Idaho without an ocean nearby. All right, first of all, let's talk a little bit about how clouds form. And what happens is you need to cool air, because air has moisture in it that you can't see. It's invisible water vapor. If you cool it, it will condense out to form a cloud. And what happens is air pressure and air temperature are directly proportional. What this means is, as you take air and you cause it to rise, it will go from higher pressure near the ground to lower pressure where there's less air, or the tops of mountains, for instance. And so as the air rises, it will cool and form that puffy cloud that you see often. So what will happen is if you have dry air, the base of the cloud is higher at 5,000 feet. The air has to go a long way before it will cool enough to form the cloud. When the air is more humid, it only has to lift a little bit further. It will cool enough to cause the cloud to form. So what happens is if you can get the air to rise, you'll get clouds. If it sinks, you won't have clouds. So these are wave clouds. What will happen is the wind will go over the mountains and it'll cause this wave form. It'll actually go up and down, up and down. And every time the air goes up, it forms the cloud. Then the air comes down, it warms and dries out, and you get a break in the cloud. And then it rises again, and you get another cloud. And sometimes it'll occur downstream as well. So lots of clouds forming. This is just a dramatic photo here. Look at this mountain, good-sized mountain here. The wind comes up, it forms the cloud, and then it sinks. It goes back up, and here's another one down. Look at little spaceships here. A lot of times there are people saying there's UFOs when there's clouds like this. So you get up, the wind goes down, it goes up again, it goes down, it goes up again. So those are wave clouds. You have to get the wind to go perpendicular to a mountain range, which is difficult in Idaho. Unless you're down south of Pocatello, it happens a little bit more than it does here because the wind tends to parallel the mountains often, and you have to have moist air right there at the mountains. So lots to talk about. But if you've got questions and photos like you just saw, you can get me at weather@fox9now.com. So
cool pictures.
You gotta love wave clouds.
You need to know that Roland was trying to pick out bunny rabbits and, you know,
I saw him doing the wave.
No, they look like bunny rabbits in the sky.
They did.
I'm sorry. I'm staring at clouds.
Thanks, Scott.
Always a kid.
All right. Well.